The purpose of this class is to allow you to use graphs that you find on the internet or in books that have not been prepared for a design. For instance, when you find a filet crochet pattern that's available, it will usually have a key somewhere in the pattern to let you know what type of method is to be used in the pattern. I don't have a key for this because you are going to be deciding what works best for you and then applying that method out of the 3 methods that I've provided. You're going to choose the one that works best for you and apply it to just an unknown graph, just a graph, a grid. So you are actually doing the decision making. Now for this graph I am going to do the 1 chain method because that one is what works for me. Now when you see the 1 chain method, it should tell you exactly on the tutorial exactly how many stitches you need to start. For this graph there are 13 columns. For the 1 chain method, you multiply by 2, which is 26. You add 5. That makes 31. Now, if you will look at the hand-drawn schematic for the stitches, what you have is 13 open chain stitches. The double crochets are what form the lines of the grid. The chain 1 is across here. So when you chain 31 and you come back and you go into the 7th stitch and make your double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, all the way across to the end. Then you do your turning chain and you come back and do the double crochets right on top of the prior double crochets. And I have already done that. I've done the first 2 rows here. Now I've done my turning chain and I look at my graph. Now I'm on the 3rd row and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 open mesh stitches. I'm going to make my double crochet right above the prior double crochet. Hard to crochet with your hook 2 feet in front of you. I've made my first open mesh there. So I have 6. I'll need 5 more. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 open meshes. Now I need to do a closed mesh. All that means is that I am going to replace the chain 1 with a double crochet. So instead of a chain 1, I do a double crochet right there, and then I do the double crochet for the grid right there, and then there are 6 open meshes on the other side. Did you guys hear the kitty? I can't see, and therefore I'm just going to throw that last one in there anywhere, because this really is 2 feet away from me and I cannot see. Okay, so we now have 6 open meshes here. This is the closed one right here, and then 6 on the other side, and you continue to do that. You're going to make these double crochets always. These open meshes, they will always be in the same place. When there is a closed mesh, you just replace the chains with a double crochet. Now if you're doing the 2 chain method, these would be double crochet, 2 chain, double crochet, 2 chain, and then when you do the closed stitches or the closed mesh, you would put 2 here, replacing the chains, the 2 chains. You would put 2 double crochet right here.